Hey Aquarius, welcome in and thank you for engaging with me in this liminal exchange. I'm CJ and this is going to be your timeless tarot message for whenever you happen to receive it. That's right, it's timeless, so whenever you happen to see it or whenever it shows up on your feed, it is meant for you to receive. All right, we're going to be pulling from the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. Then we'll pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck by Cal Gray. Then we'll pull from the Spirit Messages Oracle deck by John Holland. And then we're going to pull from the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And if you're interested in any of these decks, I'm going to be posting their Amazon link in the description box below. So feel free to check out that description box for any information you might need, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and get into the shuffle. And as we get, bear with me for one moment. While we get into the shuffle, I'm going to take this time to invite our guides into this reading. Archangel Michael, come through, please and thank you. All right, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Gonna pull 3 cards for Aquarius. This one wants to come out, so we're gonna take it. We have the Star, starting out with your energy, Aquarius. Beautiful. What's going on here? You're very hopeful right now. There's something very powerful and mysterious happening for you. And that's like so totally Aquarius, for for the energy of mystery and hope to be here. It's like something beautiful on a divine, hopeful, mysterious level is happening, and it's just wonderful. Mystery and hope is amazing. And like Aquarius is all about like the shadow and like seeing all like the beauty and the weird and the kooky. So that's amazing for you, Aquarius. But something beautiful is happening. Let's get some more information. We have Awakening, which is also, in the traditional tarot, this would be the Hanged Man. So a lot of major arcana is happening here, Aquarius. We got the Star, starting out with the Star card. Do you see that? And then we have Awakening. Some of you are going through a powerful spiritual awakening where you're noticing a lot of wonderful things happening for you that normally wouldn't happen before, or that like normally don't happen. Interesting. Yeah, this awakening, it's making you forget a lot of things that your ego used to conjure up to bring you down. Let's say in the past, if you felt like you didn't have enough money for something, now you have this new perspective based on this powerful thing that happened to you in the past. Like you have this new perspective that allows you to do more things without feeling like you have to have so many requirements. Like, let's just say like if like every day was a job application, you now have more confidence submitting the application without worrying if you meet the requirements or not. Interesting. So you could be going through an ego death. But let's get another card for Aquarius. A bunch of cards just fell in my lap. I'm going to reject all of them and put them back in the deck. Let me just get one card, please and thank you. One card. This one wants to come out. We have 10 of Swords. This is Gemini energy. So yeah, something stressful is coming to an end, and it's like it's a way of thinking, a way of, it's a perspective that you used to have, where like your ego used to place so many demands on your reality in order for you to do certain things, and now you're able to push your ego aside and be like, no, I'm gonna do it regardless. I don't care what my circumstances are. I don't care if the requirements say I don't meet them. I'm just gonna do it regardless. And this door that you're walking through, it's a metaphorical door of like a perspective that you're leaving behind that doesn't serve you, where you used to be. It used to cause you a lot of stress, and it used to cause you a lot of mental turmoil for no reason, where now, based on like this awakening, you see how you're dumping all of like these things you don't need on the ground, whether it's like money or material things. There's like things that you're getting rid of that's going to allow you to move forward with a better perspective, a more hopeful perspective, a more positive mental attitude. And then like while you're going through this awakening, you do have this guide up here, you know, proctoring you and monitoring you and just making sure things don't get too crazy. That's really nice. Wow. And then at the top of the deck, I didn't even notice this. We have the sun. So you're going through a beautiful new door where you're going to have this beautiful lens that you're going to be looking through that's going to be filled with hope. Whereas before you were looking through a lens of stress and worry and fear. Now you're going to be looking through like this lens that's made out of a rainbow. You're going to be wearing rainbow glasses. But let's get some more information. Gonna pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for you, Aquarius. Whoa. Since these two were just like pretty much wanted to slap me in my face just now while I was shuffling, this deck is starting to get disrespectful. But wow. Now I see why. Okay. We have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Remember how I said now you're going to be able to do things without caring about what you have or what you don't have? The Shield Maiden is saying, yep, go ahead and submit those applications, make those plans, do those things. Whatever blockages you had before, you don't have them anymore. So now you can just do. Like, you know how like certain, like you see how like there's like a chick here, she's got like the shield and the sword. Women have a better ability to like work with unknown energy and a better ability to work with uncertainty than masculine energies do, or like than men do. Think about it. You know, you give birth to a child, you don't really know how it's going to go. You're just trusting the universe and you're just pushing. And then that's a metaphor for what it's going to be like every day. You're going to raise a child and you're going to push, push, push. This is the kind of perspective that the universe wants you to have now. Just like, instead of thinking, oh, I don't have the funds, I don't have this, I don't have that, think, oh, I wonder how the universe is going to help me do this. I wonder how the universe is about to bless me. I wonder how the universe is about to help me meet this milestone and rise up to this challenge. You got to have a positive mental attitude. You want to know why? Because you have to wait for important information. We got the Oracle. We got the Oracle with the steam and the smoke, and she's here to confirm that anything that you like, so any application you submit, anything that you do, any plans that you make, as long as you have that faith, like all you have to do is just wait for the responses to come through. Wait for important information. I love this. Beautiful. So something tells me that like you do want to make a certain decision about something. There's a confirmation here to just hold it for a minute and just wait for some information to come through for some of you. That one is pretty specific. But let's pull from the Spirit Messages Daily Guidance Oracle deck. This is giving the energy of like a warrior goddess for some reason. So for some of you, you do work with a lot of like fierce divine feminine energies. I'm getting, let me see, I'm getting Freya, I'm getting Hecate, I'm getting, Mary Magdalene. Like this like devotional energy, like you see how like it looks like she's praying. And then I'm also getting Artemis with that moon necklace. So some of you work with a lot of fierce divine feminine energies, and they're like guiding you and protecting you, and they're helping you with this awakening. My voice just sounded kind of like shaky, so some of you are a little like anxious and nervous. There is important information coming through, just hold for it. Hope. Wow, at the top of the deck, hope. With this star card, remember I said you're becoming hopeful now? We have hope. So I'm not even going to shuffle since that was the card at the top of the deck, and it's just in huge alignment with this spread, and there's so much synchronicity. I'm just going to take it. It says, your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. So for some of you, like you are in a situation that's stressing you out, just wait for important information because hope is on the way. And let's go ahead and see what Isis has to say. Isis, what messages do you have for Aquarius? Whoa. Beautiful. Goddess of 10,000 names. That's the imagery. It says, if you have felt constrained by a role, name or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth. This oracle indicates that help you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. So yeah, like there is like a beautiful, like, new energy coming into you, and like it has something to do with like this new identity you have. Beautiful. For some reason, I'm also getting the urge to read this too. So go ahead and get into the imagery. And then it says here, Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. So some of you, like, there is a fierce divine feminine energy working with you. Some of you could work with Isis too. But yeah, like the divine feminine, whether you're like man or like female, it is rising within you, and it's giving you a new sense of like hope and a better outlook on life. Beautiful. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Aquarius. That is all I got for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, just let me know. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, have a powerful experience. Take care.